Well, good evening and welcome. If you're here for the transferring to CCS presentation, you are in the right place. Before we begin, I just wanted to make a couple notes to note that we are recording this presentation so that we may share its content with our attendees and on our social media platforms for the benefit of others who were not able to join us this evening. There will be an opportunity at the end for Q&A, but if you'd like to put questions in the chat box there at the bottom, you're welcome to do that, and we'll try and answer your questions throughout the presentation. Also, please remain muted till the end of the presentation to limit any background noise. So with that, we will go ahead and begin. I want to first start with introductions. I am Eric Castor. I am your transfer advisor, and I will actually be the one working with you throughout the application process, as well as answering any of your questions related to the application requirements or transfer credit evaluation, which we refer to as TCE. So if there's anything you need, please direct all your questions to me personally. Also joining us this evening, who's going to assist with the Q&A, is Amber Thomas. Amber works predominantly with our partner colleges through academic partnerships and articulation, but she is also a crucial part of our transfer team. So she wears many hats. She's not wearing one this evening, but she does wear many hats. Okay, well, before I get too heavy into transfer-related information, I wanted to take a moment to highlight why so many students consider transferring to CCS and how our programs and graduates may differ from other art and design degrees. So to begin with, let's start with the end, your return on investment. The idea behind the pursuit of higher education is typically to be prepared for work within your field, right? Well, the creative sector should be no exception. Our career coaches are specialists in finding opportunities and preparing students for the specific areas of art and design. And unlike their counterparts at large universities, they are laser focused on the kinds of jobs that you're seeking. Our specialty is working one-on-one with students to help them define their goals, prepare portfolios, create branding, and develop websites, as well as finesse resumes, practice interviews. We are also a handshake school, which is an online platform that is the #1 way college students get connected to jobs and internships in the US. Our Career Development Office also works with your chosen department and our Office of Strategic Partnerships to provide on-campus networking and recruitment opportunities that you won't find anywhere else. So the doors you need to knock on will appear right before you in the classroom. Also, our small class sizes mean that you'll have lots of time to work with and benefit from their experience. One of the reasons our partnerships work so well is because our faculty here at CCS are leaders in their respective fields. These include past presidents of design businesses, art and design societies, creative directors, vice presidents, design leads, and successful working artists, entrepreneurs, freelance artists, and consultants. With our world-renowned faculty and industry-level facilities at your fingertips, your creativity will know no bounds and reach its fullest potential. Students at CCS benefit from 3 on-campus galleries for exhibitions. So check out our facilities here, where students get free access from anything from costuming, high-definition camera and video equipment, location and studio lighting. Plus, there are numerous computer and fabrication labs to support your projects. If you're looking to truly immerse yourself in the CCS experience, we have amazing student housing options as well that put you in the heart of Midtown, the cultural district, museums, as well as the downtown and riverfront areas with access to galleries, shopping, and dining. For many of our students coming to CCS, it is an awakening. They tell us that from their first tour, and their first day in class, it feels like finding their place, their home. Here you are with your people, your fellow art stars, obsessive doodlers, gamers, sci-fi or design enthusiasts, whatever your clique, you'll almost be certain to find a group that shares your interests and supports and accepts you in a new way. And they push you to keep up with the rigorous course of study here. The atmosphere is nothing less than contagious. Hanging out means time spent working as much as anything else, but also forming bonds that help you grow in so many ways. Detroit itself offers a value to our students. With a thriving arts scene full of galleries and museums, CCS plays a vital role in elevating the arts. Our Community Arts Partnership, a nonprofit within CCS, helps bring arts education and awareness. Initiatives like these are made stronger by the presence of our Kresge Arts Foundation and Design Corps Detroit, which is a nonprofit business incubator and accelerator that helps artists and designers establish themselves here in Detroit. Detroit has a rich legacy of design and innovation, transforming the way that the world has worked, moved, and lived. The city has been a hub for creatives, a home to iconic designers, artists, and craftsmen from the arts and design movement. Technology and transportation and city planning also play a huge role. The United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, that's a mouthful. Short for that is UNESCO, named Detroit a Global City of Design in 2015, helping us attract more top design talent and investment to our region, which means even more opportunities for CCS students. With Detroit's latest renaissance, creatives are playing a vital role in how our city will be shaped, helping to combat gentrification through advocacy, visualization in design and communication, and maintaining the cultural heart that our city was built upon. You'll have a chance to be a part of that in a city that is redefining itself in the same way that New York had about 80 years ago. CCS specializes in art and design, with more unique electives in studios for each area of study and time to focus on portfolio development. Even our liberal arts programming and minors like entertainment studies, creative writing, art therapy, sustainability, and social responsibility, as well as many others, are designed to directly support your growth and preparedness in the creative sector. This focus is what allows our graduates a level of specialization in their fields that isn't possible at a public university or in a BA program, Bachelor of Arts degree. We know many students we've worked with over the years are trying to decide between a BA or a BFA, which is what we offer. So let's look at what that means for you. Like a Bachelor of Science, a Bachelor of Fine Arts is considered a professional level undergraduate degree. But this does not mean that a Bachelor of Arts or BA is a subpar degree. It just means that the approaches and distribution of courses that these paths take will be markedly different. At their core, most BA programs offer a broad breadth of education, including near or completely equal requirements in humanities and liberal arts, and your choice of a concentration. So a Bachelor of Arts in art or design would only require 50% of a degree or less be completed in studio. The additional liberal arts courses may not be directly applicable to your field, but they may still apply to your understanding of business, human or global relations, so they could aid you professionally in other ways and diversify your skill set. Now, a BFA, again, considered a professional level undergraduate degree, requires a more concentrated study in your intended area of expertise. For visual arts degrees, this equates to significantly more time to build up a portfolio and learn key skills that can set you apart, along with supportive liberal arts courses in a smaller concentration. So on screen is an example of a 4-year curriculum path here at CCS. This is for one of our singular discipline majors. Our degrees require 126 credits in total to graduate or receive your BFA. Of these, an average of 42 credits or 14 courses are in liberal arts, including a minimum of 4 courses in art history, along with the requirements in composition, business of art and design, literature, and other requirements specific to the major. This said, if you plan to transfer, the earlier you create a transfer plan with us, the easier your transfer process will be, even for your general education courses. The rest of the 84 credits or 28 courses are all studio art classes. So to fit all of these portfolio skill building opportunities in, students start taking major specific studio courses as soon as their first year, first semester. Now, we know completing your degree in a timely fashion is a priority for many of our transfer applicants. With this in mind, we're excited to share our newest major at CCS, Interdisciplinary Art and Design, our first program designed with transfer in mind. This new major provides for a level of flexibility that is on par with what you'd find in more generalized art programs. The difference is ours will have triple the studio course options available compared to most university programs. Plus, you'll have the ability to merge design and fine art into a distinct and custom pathway ideal for the ever-evolving creative sector. If you have previously completed an associate's in a studio major, or you know that this is the path you'll need to take to CCS, we invite you to learn more about how interdisciplinary art and design may support your goals. So whether for interdisciplinary art and design or any of our 12 single discipline majors, the absolute best way to find out what will transfer from your previous experience is to complete the CCS application process. We know our transfer applicants have a lot of information to consider when making their college decisions, so we made this step as easy and as cost-effective as possible, starting with a free application. This takes about 30 minutes to complete and allows us to keep you posted on important deadlines and scholarship opportunities, as well as it becomes a digital placeholder for your other requirements. Don't delay in sending us your transcripts. Sending us your transcripts, even if you're currently enrolled with classes in progress, we can even use unofficial transcripts in order to process your admissions decision and get your transfer credit evaluation, which we refer to again in short as a TCE. Official transcripts and updates to your credits awarded can always be updated as you complete classes. So don't wait until May, for example, to submit transcripts for the first time. Remember, the sooner you complete your admission requirements, the sooner we can get you answers about things like scholarship and financial aid, your true college costs, and what credits may be awarded. This includes submitting your portfolio. So your application or slide room portfolio is your admissions and scholarship portfolios. So think of it as the best of or your show reel. So be selective in this portfolio. Less is more. Later, if necessary, we may ask for additional work to support the transfer of studio credits. So start photographing and organizing your work now. This will also get you a jump start on putting together your application portfolio submission. So it goes without saying that the portfolio is often the most anxiety-inducing aspect of completing the application process for CCS. Not only can it be intimidating, wondering what you have is the right stuff, it's also putting your own self out there and feeling vulnerable. And then on top of that, there are so many art and design schools with different programs and different requirements. It's hard to keep them straight and determine what is best to share. So that is another reason why I'm here. This is a QR code pictured here. Take a snap of that. It is to my Calendly scheduler, and that will provide you an opportunity to schedule a Zoom video chat with me where you can show your work through a screen share, and would allow us to discuss your portfolio in as much detail as you would like. We highly encourage all students to reach out who have questions or need help. So again, take a moment to capture this QR code and schedule an appointment with me. We will go over what you have so far. I can give you tips to narrow down your work, build up your portfolio in key areas before submitting it, or maybe even let you know that what you have already is an acceptable portfolio, allowing you to skip the $10 slide room upload fee. If you're not ready to apply or you're just planning ahead, let us know and we will work with you to evaluate your courses to the extent that we can and make recommendations. We do encourage completing the app though. And again, we've made it as free and easy as possible. Doing this helps us to get you personalized answers to the kind of questions that we hear most often, like, what kind of scholarships and financial aid are available? By the way, there are transfer-specific awards through Phi Theta Kappa for our high-achieving students. Another question we get is, what will CCS cost me? What credits will transfer? So the answers to all of these questions and more are shared automatically with you once we complete the application process, which again is, simple and free with our free application form, and then submitting transcripts and portfolio will allow us to get you the answers to those questions. If at this point you are mainly interested in getting information on how long will it take me to complete my degree, or what other courses can I take that will transfer, we can help develop a transfer plan for you. We will also have the information we need to help answer these questions as well. Planning to stay where you are for now and you would like a transfer plan, the first QR code here is where you can upload your transcripts. Be sure to provide as much detail as possible, like your intended major, very important, so we know how to apply the credits, and give you as accurate an assessment as possible. Please make sure that the documents you upload have your name on them, the school's name, course codes, grades, and so on. Oh, look, there's my QR code again, I think, for my Calendly. Also check out events like open houses or our virtual departmental overviews called Major Insights. You can register for these events under the Visit tab on our website. The tiny URL is here also. And the Major Insights, we only run several times a year, by the way. We just ran a series of them in February. So they're not running right now, but if you go to our YouTube channel and you type in CCS, Major Insights, that's the magic word, followed by the major that you're interested in, we do have recorded videos of that content. And be sure to complete your FAFSA. So once your application requirements are complete, there will be no delays in reviewing your information for any need-based awards in addition to any merit scholarships you are awarded. Our school code, by the way, is 006771.